This is What If Naruto Was a Prodigy like Itachi Part 2. This is without a script again. Yeah, I know, I'm a dumbass. But I'm gonna start working on the script once Naruto joins the academy, which is either in this part or the next part, so I guess I'll leave you with the intro.
We turn into ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you. Just turn around and leave me. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain.
Okay, so Naruto is 5 and 6 months. Is 5.5. He's been training roughly a year and a half now with Danzo. He's sitting down in his mindscape. Kuruma, is it time to try for a second tail yet? Asked Naruto. No, you have to wait till you're 7, I said. Now go train, like every other shinobi here, said Kuruma. Naruto left his mindscape to be attacked by 5 shinobi all around. He pulled out his katana and Nagato, I think it is, and started using both blades in hands, slashing and slicing at the opponents. He ducked under one, cut them in the knee, jumped over another one, stabbed them in the shoulder. That's 2 out of 5. The other two ran at him with their own katanas, engulfed in wind, lightning, and fire nature's affinities, but not each. They've all got one separately. The one with the wind jumped on Naruto as the one with fire jumped on him. Naruto spun around, crawled, jumped on his back, and slid out as the two shinobi hit each other, knocking themselves out. The last one pulled out a kunai along with his katana and charged at Naruto. Naruto pulled out his kunai and started throwing them at the man. The man just hit them and dodged them so they wouldn't hit him. Naruto jumped back, but to only be cut up as his arm is cut down the side. Naruto grabs his palm and he pushes the man back and then throws 4 kunai at him, 10 shuriken, and appear behind the man and slits his throat. Danzo walks out. Good, Naruto. You seem to be the best I've got. You can take on all 5 of them with the poison that you weren't supposed to put on. You've killed my 5 best men. What have you done, you dumbass? Said Danzo. Sorry, Danzo Gigi. I didn't mean to. I forgot to. I forgot to clean it up for my last mission, cried Naruto. It's okay, Naruto. They were weak to die against someone your age. I guess your time to take on A and B missions if you can take out these ones. These 5 will be going on S ranks. Your first mission will be to go to the Land of Waves and scout out an area for one of my friends named Gato. Can you do that? Asked Danzo. Yes, said Naruto. A month later, Naruto has returned with the plans and routing of the Land of Waves, where in Kanon Inari and Tazuna, all that's from. Naruto gives the plans to Danzo. So, Danzo Gigi, do I meet this man to give him the plans or do I give them straight to you? Asked Naruto. Yes, go give them to him. He will be where in the Land of Waves in a week. Go there and wait out for him. A week later, Naruto is walking around the Land of Waves and meets a man with a little boy. A little boy in his arms. Hey, old man, what are you doing here? Asked Naruto, trying to start up a conversation. None of your business, you young pesky child. Tsunami? Tsunami! This little brat's over here. Can you tell him to get lost while I go change Inari? Asked the man. What? And in Tusama? Yeah, Tazuna's daughter, comes out of nowhere and says, walks up to Naruto. Can you please go? I can't find your parents, so can you go? Naruto headed out of the land of waves and put his head tie on his headband and walked past a small midget man. Ah, you must be the guy that my good friend Danzo sent. So do you have the plans? Naruto passes the papers. You better not do anything you would regret, because I may work for my sensei, but if you do anything to hurt these people, I will kill you, said Naruto. Why you gotta be like that? Asked Gato. The man. What is your name? Asked Naruto. Gato. Why? What's it to you, young pesky boy? Asked Gato. Because my name is none of your business. These people were kind to let me in for a little while. Some of them are jerks, but they're nice people. Don't you do anything that will make you regret it. Because if I find out you did anything to harm these people, my two blades, you will never see them coming, said Naruto. Naruto bolted. After 2 days of traveling, he arrived to the retraining. Danzo, Gigi, work is complete. Good boy, Naruto. Your next mission is an A rank. That one was B. You are to go to Iwa, the hidden stone, and do a reconnaissance mission for me. I need their layout and plans. I'm thinking about starting a war, said Danzo. Yes, Danzo. Do I go by myself or do I take someone? Asked Naruto. You will do what I say you will do. Now go. Naruto ran into the armory and packed his pouches full of kunai and shuriken, his holsters as well. He put on his two swords in their sheaths, put on a coat, his Anbu mask, white Anbu mask so it wouldn't be traced back to the hidden leaf. He also had on he had black and red, all black clothing, so it would look like he was the knight. Naruto walked out to see a young palish boy dancing around with ink, sitting across from Danzo. Is it my time to go now? Danzo? Asked the man. Yes. Your code name is Sai. You'll be working along with my best Naruto on this mission. Naruto walked up to Danzo. Danzo, do I have backup? Asked Naruto. Yes, you do. This boy here is Sai. He'll be along with you. He's your age. He's not the best, but he can get the job done. And you'll be taking those two over there. Those two older root members. They will help you. Naruto, you are the leader of this mission, said Danzo. Naruto and the group, after fully stocking up, they continued to head to the Iwa. Excuse me, Naruto, asked Sai. Yes, Sai, what is it? Said Naruto. Well, what mission are we doing? I just didn't know I was doing anything that big. I didn't think I'd be leaving the land of fire, said Sai. You're a very dumb idiot root member. You gotta lose all emotion. Got that? Sai, said Naruto. Sai looked at him in shock, and after hearing that, his face went pale. You got that? I asked. Sai looked at him emotionlessly. Yes, I've got that very clearly. Root don't have emotions. They don't have patience. They don't have anything, to be exact. They're weak. If you have emotion, you're to fight for Konoha, and that is it. Nothing else, no one else, no emotions. I've got that now. Thank you for the teaching, Naruto-sensei, said Sai. Naruto jumped and fell off a branch in shock and got back up on his feet. Did you just call me sensei? Nobody calls me sensei. I'm just a weak kid. Just follow my lead. Let's hurry up. What are your two names? Asked Naruto, pointing to the unknown. My name is none of your business. I'm here, and you may call me what my mask normally would be. And that is a slith. A snake, I mean. You should call me Kabuto. Huh? Okay, whatever, said Kabuto said. Naruto's okay, whatever, said the man. Said Naruto, I mean, who is this Kabuto? He must be a spy. Maybe he's working for Orochimaru. He smells like snakes, doesn't he? Thought Naruto. In Naruto's mindscape. He smells like snakes. I can smell it from here. Turn and pull your blade straight through his gut, said the man. Said Kuruma, man. Thank you, Kuruma. When I get the chance, he will be dead. Naruto regained consciousness. He was always conscious, but he was out of his mindscape, hopping from branch to branch. The other one looked at him. My name? I don't have a name. Give me one, please, asked the man. I shall call you Dumbass, said Naruto. The man looked in shock, but agreed with it. They continued hopping for about a week until they reached the hidden stone. When they reached there, it was fortified. They started going through the whole village. Naruto and Sai in one, and then Dumbass and Kabuto from the back. They had reached the Tushikage Tower and started going through it. When they went through it, a young girl passed by. Hey, what are you doing here? Naruto turned to face her. Wait, you're the granddaughter of the Tushikage Inoki, right? Kuriotochi? Said Naruto. Yes, I am. What are you doing here? We're supposed to be outside, said Koichi. Well, we're doing a reconnaissance. We've been looking through, making sure no one was here unsuspected. Now you should be in bed. Naruto walked up to her and pulled his mask off. And when she saw it was Inoki. Grandfather, why are you walking around in Umber uniform? Asked Koichi. Because I need to. I just thought I would have fun. Now I'm walking around with the Umber doing my guard. Naruto put his mask back on. Koichi ran up and hugged him. And Naruto looked like he was blushing. He doesn't know why. Naruto turned around, backhanded Koichi and knocked her out. He dragged her into an unknown room, which happened to be her room. When he opened the door, he saw two Ombi members from Iwa. They grabbed... There was actually 10 in there. When they walked in, Naruto and Sai were surrounded. Naruto pulled out his blades. How did you know about us? We got a little something from one of your men. They kind of done something stupid. They walked straight in, put their masks off, and said Konoha is attacking us. Well, we didn't think it would happen like that. Naruto said the man. Naruto stood there. How many of you know about this? Asked Naruto. The whole village. If you don't come quietly, we're going to kill you all. And then start a war. So your choices are very minimal, said the man. Naruto unsheathed both his swords, and within a second, had cut down all 10 army members. Sai, we've got to go. Naruto started weaving hand signs and Kage Bunshin shadow clones. 10,000, 1,500 appeared. Go through the whole village. Check every important place. 2 of you stay with me inside. The rest go now, said Naruto. After an hour of going through the the Tushikage Tower, checking for important documents, layouts, everything, Naruto and Sai came across their secret scroll, their layout of the town, their stats and statistics of the village, health, medical resources, all types of resources, all weapons, kunai, shuriken, swords, shinobi, genin, chunin, junin, all Kage strength members, and how they were planning to attack Konoha. Naruto and Sai, as Naruto and Sai were leaving, all the Kage Bunshin returned. Only 10 of them, because Naruto had the others disbanded. Go in there and burn the tower down now, said Naruto. Naruto and Sai bolted from the village, but were stopped at the gate by about 100 shinobi. Naruto looked to Sai. I don't know if we'll make it out of this, but if we don't, no, it was fun to stick around with you, said Naruto. I guess it was a bit fun. I've never been out like this before, said Sai. Naruto unsheathed his blades again and formed 1,000 Kage Bunshin. They all charged at the Iwa and hidden stone shinobi. They started slashing, stabbing, and using the little bit of wind enhanced and fire enhanced chakra they could form. They flew through half of them within 10 minutes. The other half were pounding through jutsus and the Kage Bunshin. Naruto turned to see the Tachikage Tower lit aflame. Naruto turned aside. What jutsus do you know? Asked Naruto. I know ink stuff. I can make lions and tigers and whatnot, said Sai. Okay, do that, said Naruto. Naruto started forming hand signs. Wind Gale Bomb, said Naruto. Naruto sent half of the shinobi flying, and the remaining Kage Bunshin stabbed them as they compact. The other shinobi were surrounded by Kage Bunshin, while Sai used his beast art mimicry to make 10 lions that pounced on the ones that got through. There was one little young girl. Well, not young girl, but she was about getting age. She ran up to Naruto. Naruto backhanded her, and it turned to be Koichi. What are you doing here? I came to fight you for knocking me out. Naruto hit her in the head. Oh, I guess I'm gonna brainwash her, maybe. Sai turned to Naruto. No, just leave her here. We've gotta go. Now, said Sai. Naruto did as he was told, and he hit her in the head. Well, hit her on the side, and both sides, and broke her leg. And then they sunshined out of there. Well, they bolted out of there, and when they got to the Leaf's Gate, they shunshined, which took them 2 days, well, took 3 days to get from Iwa. When they arrived, Danzo started questioning. They were pulled into the torture chamber by Danzo. Sai was in another room, and Naruto was in a room. In the room who was torturing Naruto was none other than Orochimaru. What did you mess up my plans for, young brat? Slivered Orochimaru. It wasn't me. It was this dumbass called Dumbass and this guy named Kabuto, said Naruto. Orochimaru smacked Naruto in the face. Snake arms, said Orochimaru. Snakes started falling from Orochimaru's hands and bit into Naruto's skin, poisoning him, giving him the truth serum. Orochimaru stood there. He weren't that hard to break, thought Orochimaru. So why did you mess up my plans? What made you think that starting a war with Iwa was a good plan? Asked Orochimaru. It wasn't me. Me and Sai did what we were told. We went in the Tachikage Tower, and then when we went in, knocked out the Tachikage's granddaughter, put her in a room, and jumped a 10 Anbu that told us one of our comrades gave alert that we were coming to start a war, and they prepared their defenses. I killed them straight away, and then me and Sai, I sent out Kage Bunshin all over the place to search for any important documents, and Kabuto and Dumbass. They didn't come up with anything without about an hour or two. We had gone through, found a lot of details about Iwa. Here they are. Naruto passed the important documents to Orochimaru and handed them over. Okay, so then what happened? Asked Orochimaru. After leaving, I had my Kage Bunshin destroy and burn the Tachikage Tower, and then we ran out and killed the 100 shinobi there. I knocked out the granddaughter again, and this time I kicked her and broke her rib, and I broke her leg, and then me and Sai left and came here, and then you started torturing us, said Naruto. You're young obedient brats, but I know my truth serum didn't work on you. Why are you not? This is a test, said Orochimaru. Naruto looked at him. And you're dumb for mistaking me as a fucking clone, said Naruto. Naruto appeared behind Orochimaru with his blade to his throat, and another blade in his back. Well, again, I know you trained and sent Kabuto. Kabuto smelled like snakes, and you smell like you're reeking of snakes. So tell me, bitch, why the fuck did you send Kabuto to destroy and ruin my mission? Asked Naruto. I did what I had to. I need you gone, and, well, Iwa starting a war with Konoha would benefit me very well. I need to get revenge on this damn village, said Orochimaru. Naruto stabbed Orochimaru and slit his throat. Orochimaru, just reborn again, he spat out a body through his mouth. Ew! Yuck, said Naruto. Naruto vomited. Orochimaru came out of nowhere, kneed Naruto in the ribs, and hit him in the back of the head. Meanwhile, inside the room, what did you do? Why is my root failing in my missions? Asked Danzo. Sai, blinking out of consciousness, said, Check. Naruto. As he said that, Naruto was kicked through the room and landed next to Danzo. Danzo turned to see Orochimaru. Thank you. You have helped me start a war now. I guess I've got to be going. And I'll find my apprentice Kabuto somewhere. Laughed Orochimaru. Orochimaru shunshined out of there. The next morning, all root members were sitting in front of Danzo. Lesson begin. All root members stood up with hands in a exposition. We hereby give our lives to Konoha, to dedicate ourselves to Konoha. There will never be anything we would strive for more than having Konoha, the strongest village ever. If it means starting wars and taking over villages, we will do what we have to for Konoha to strive. We will be the one and true force of Konoha. We are the root, shouted all the root members. On the floor, Danzo saw all of his root trainees doing 100 push-ups. Well, not really. Naruto's on his 500 push-up because he's got his Kage Bunshin doing it as well. And some running up and down, climbing walls with chakra, and others sword fighting, and others elemental manipulation. But Danzo turned to see all his other subordinates on about 60. And if Naruto, without his Kage Bunshin, would be on about 120, he is by far the best student Danzo has ever had. Danzo stood up from his chair. Spar now, said Danzo. All of them stood up. Naruto, being the strongest, always had about 10 people jump him at once. Just taijutsu, no weapons, no jutsus, said Danzo. Naruto took off all his clothing, put his swords and sheaths on the ground outside of the boundaries, put his pouches and kunai all on the floor, and took off his weights. He looked up to see not 10 but 30 root members, all of them except Sai. If you guys can't defeat Naruto at his best, and you're all at your best, 30-1, you all will lose and get kicked out and killed, said Danzo. Naruto didn't know what was going. And Naruto, if you lose, I don't think I can have you as a root member. 1 or 30. I'd prefer 30 over 1, said Danzo. All ninjas jumped Naruto. Naruto slid on the one and punched him in the face. Over another, kicked one in the nuts. Grabbed 3 of them. He was about to use Kage Bunshin, but he grabbed one by its foot and started swinging it around until it hit another in the face. He just started swinging and swinging until it took out about half of the root members because they were being dumb and charging at him from the start. The last 15 root members all stood there waiting and anticipating Naruto's movement. Naruto dashed at one, and before he could blink and realize what was happening. He had a knee straight to his nuts and a foot in his face, sliding him out of the boundaries. Naruto backflipped over one, grabbed his neck, and twisted it till it snapped and ripped clean off. Naruto grabbed the head and kicked it at another one, blinding him with the blood and seeing one of his comrades die in his face. Naruto took this as an opening, put his fist straight into his gut, straight through his stomach, pulling it out. I didn't think I was this strong. Why, I'm not even using the Kyuubi's chakra. Kurama, can you hear me? Why am I so strong? I thought Naruto. It's because of the physical endurance you do every day. All the push-ups, all the weightlifting, all the weights carrying, all the time I force you to to use your muscles. Everything I do, you do it like a boss. Because I'm making you this strong. I can't have a weak, damn, stupid container now, can I? And after this, you're gonna have a whole day of learning knowledge, said Kuruma. Naruto, for a second talking to Kuruma, blocked out and was jumped by 5. Naruto backhanded one, which fell into 2 more. Naruto kicked him in the nuts and ripped one set of nuts off, forcing one to eat it, chucking all of the Anbu out, leaving 5 left. This is getting boring. No one's done anything to Naruto. You guys are really weak, said Danzo. The 5 root members all decided they're just gonna lose and die anyways. They jumped in at Naruto. Naruto just walked straight out of the boundaries. I'm done. This is boring. Kick me out of root. I can't have 30 of yous die. The more the merrier to protect Konoha over one, isn't it? Naruto picked up his blades and started to head out. He looked at Danzo once more. Okay, I was joking. Get back here. Naruto, today you have no training, no nothing. Go into the library and read up on Jinchuriki and all that. And that is where we leave it off. Naruto is now 5.5. Yeah. And the next video is going to be another time skip with more missions, which will lead to more Orochimaru content. Now I'm going to say goodbye.